Hi, I'm Lauren Rowald. Welcome to the volunteer video for Crystals. It's a really important weekend for our band and choir students, and we'd love to show you all that the volunteering opportunities have to offer.
Michelle Driscoll, one of the board members, and as a volunteer, when you come in, please come in through door 11, right through the atrium, and I'm going to walk you down the hallway where you need to check in. Okay, you're going to arrive right here, door 38C. It's marked standing O door.
Jerry.
Thank you for coming, and this is where you're going to check in and sign in your name.
So, Crystals volunteers, let's walk you through the Crystals volunteer positions that you might have. First, in the house, on the house right and house left, there are house right and house left parapet door monitors. Come with me. Students will walk through here to, before they come on stage, all of their instruments in their sections, and it's your job to hold the doors and to keep them quiet because the show is going on. So this is house right, you'll be here, the group will be here, you'll keep them quiet, you'll open the door when it's time for them to go. House right. Same thing on house left. Right here is the portal to the backstage monitor position. That is also a volunteer position. You would stand there for any groups that need to come on that way. Would be a backstage door monitor because groups will be back here either before the finale. Larger groups will enter back this way. Bands, choirs will enter back this way. Generally, smaller groups will enter back that way. So again, your job is to keep them quiet. A position that doesn't have to worry about monitoring students takes care of the slideshow. A computer will be set up right about here, and you just need to pay attention, but you get a backstage view of the show, which seems really cool. You just need to watch the show and advance the slides as it happens. As the audience enters the auditorium, they might need help finding their seat. That's why we have volunteer ushers. The ushers should get here early enough to get the lay of the land in the auditorium. The seats start at row A and go all the way back. You just need to know the alphabet and you'll be able to help people find their seats.
I'm excited to show you what's going to be happening here in the atrium when you volunteer for your Crystals. Here, when you come over here to the right, you're going to be getting candy grams for your students. Ruth will explain a little bit about that really quick.
Yeah, Crystograms are just a really great way for parents and family members and friends to write a special message to anyone that is in the program. So basically what's going to happen is the student, parent, or other will come up and they will have slips of paper out, they will fill out a slip of paper, and there will be a bag, a Ziploc bag of a piece of candy and a candy cane that you will put the piece of paper in, and then we will put them by group so that a volunteer will come and take those and deliver them during the show. Pretty easy.
Awesome. And you can print those up ahead of time if you want to bring them in already filled out. Save yourself some time. Moving along, we'll have our crystal ornaments here for pickup and purchase maybe of the old year ornaments. And here is our Christmas lottery tree. So we'll have a tree, which will not be included in the winnings. I'm sorry about that. But you'll buy a raffle ticket. If your raffle ticket is drawn, you'll get a whole bunch of scratch-off lottery tickets to maybe buy me a Christmas present. So good luck to you in there. We're gonna walk around this way. Over here will be a bunch of gift baskets from choir. So again, buy your tickets, put them in a basket that you want, and win some prizes. It's great. There'll be a nice little ensemble of music from different groups here to keep you entertained while you're walking the atrium. And last but not least, over in this section, we have the candy bouquets to pick up and purchase. So yeah, make sure you get here a little early to make sure you get the lay of the land to know what's going on. So again, thank you for volunteering.
And I am going to show you where to go if you're a bathroom monitor. We're in the atrium now, and if you go this way and you're volunteering for a men's bathroom, it's right here. So your desk or your seat will be right here, and you'll make sure that the kids are behaving themselves, not staying in there too long, and if they are in there too long, you will check it out. And then over here, as you go straight, not too many steps away on the left, is the women. And you just sit there. A lot of times there's going to be people coming in and out. Girls that are getting dressed, they tend to spend more time in there. Make sure that they're not hogging the space, they're letting other people go to the bathroom, but other than that, typically it's no problem at all. Thank you for volunteering. If you happen to be volunteering for a supervisor position, this would be the one in the concession stand. You come through here, no other parents are allowed. You come in and you sit at a table which will be located in this general area, and you monitor and you make sure that the kids are behaving and picking up after themselves, and there'll be a microphone, and you get to tell them when the next, when they're on deck. So you might have to say something like, flute ensemble next, that kind of thing. And then you have to kind of make sure that there's people actually moving toward the door at that time. But all in all, it's really fun. You're not the only one doing it, and you'll have a great time.
Welcome you to Concessions. Concessions is probably one of the most fun and busy areas of volunteering at Crystals. We basically will have tables of concession goods that go all the way over to here, if not further. We have pre-ordered meals on Saturdays and Sundays. Your responsibility will be to help disperse those pre-ordered meals and also sell a la carte offerings like waters and pops and Gatorades and things like that. We do also help deliver all the crystograms when we have slow times, and we help also the people that are announcing to make sure that all the kids are getting out of the cafeteria as needed. One more thing they need to mention is that the concessions are for the students only.
If you're volunteering for the choir room, you're gonna leave the old room, you're gonna come down this hallway here, around the corner, and down this hallway to the choir room.
You just come on in here if you're supervising. Right now it may not be all lit up, but you'll be sitting here, back over there, and when it's time for people to go, you announce that they're going. You keep track of the people and the show and where people are at in the show, and then make sure that they leave the room, and also just make sure that everybody's behaving. Thank you for volunteering.
Hi, so if you volunteered for the uniform room, I'm going to show you where that's at right now. You're going to pass some of the practice rooms and locker room, which is right here. And this is where the uniform room is. We need a volunteer to be here to help our students who may have forgotten their bow tie, a cummerbund, maybe their black socks, or even a pair of shoes. We have everything that they would need all set up in here, and we'll have some kits put together for the volunteers just to easily go through and hand out whatever would be needed for any of the students. And we'll also have a chair in here. Bring a book, something to drink, relax, but thank you.
And so as you approach the band room, if you're volunteering for a band supervisor, this is where you want to head. There will be a table here, and this is a pretty big room. And a lot of the kids will be eating in here and stuff like that, so they need to find a place to be. You're going to be sitting probably in this area here, and you should have some sort of microphone or something, and you're going to be telling the kids when they're going to be going next. You keep track of it on a piece of paper, and you also make sure that when they leave and they come back, you're cognizant of that and you are marking it off and giving out crystograms and all that good stuff. And have a good night. Thanks for volunteering.
Okay, so for the responsibility of the practice room hall monitor, the practice rooms are down this hallway, and it's actually going to be down this way as well. You're going to be making basically a U-shaped review of the space. We're going to make sure that all of the students are coming in, they're warming up for their performances, and then when they're done, they're vacating so the other students can come in. There's not going to be any loitering. We're going to check to make sure that everybody is behaving, they're warming up, they're making use of space, and heading out to the performance.
This is why we need hall monitors, because This backstage door will be open during the show. And we don't want any of the silliness to be heard by the audience. If you're a backstage door monitor, you'll be monitoring the students, but you might also have the job of opening and closing the curtain on stage.
We're going to show you where the robe atrium is. This is where all the robes will be hung. You'll exit from the standing O room. You're going to come down here to our clothing rack. The racks have numbers on them, not the racks. The clothing has numbers on them that the kids will check out. So here is our the clothes rack.
I'm 3.
Yep. And so you'll be in charge of signing them in and out, making sure they have the right ones. Then when they bring them back, you'll put them in the right spot. And just keep everyone quiet in this area since the stage is close and everything organized.
Yeah, organized.
Organized. Okay, great. Thank you for volunteering. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yep, I'm ready. Just
What do I say?
make sure you, you know, oh man, I was doing so good. Get here on time. You'll come back to me. Hang on.
Oh, jeez.
How we doing? Hold on.
AV,
Yeah. Are you done?
you go to the.
Okay, let me go.
Hi, thanks for volunteering.
Thank you for coming, and this is where you're gonna.
Hey, I'm Ruth Fry. Hey, I'm Ruth Fry. Got to edit that out. Hey, I'm Ruth Fry.
So, you just need to know the alphabet. Would you please cut that
Just rooms. That was Jaden, by the way.
This hallway here, and you'll come all the way down. Say hi, everyone. Hi. You'll come down here to the boardroom, or there's someone there. Hang on.
Their bow tie. Here, and it's locked. Okay, scratch that. We'll have to.
excessive chitty chat. What happened? You were supposed to be chitty chat.